I get so much CinemaBlend on my newsfeed. I'm like constantly reading CinemaBlend. Yeah, I'm really in the know about what's going on in films.
Whoa, whoa, stop! Don't come any closer.
It's a girl.
Girl. Oh my gosh, girl. I'm sorry.
No blonde hair.
I've just never
seen a girl before. Who are you?
I want to start with this really cool concept you get to work with, which is interacting not only with a performance, but their thoughts at the same time. I was wondering what the kind of challenges were on set with working with that concept of the noise.
I mean, a sort of initial, and it sounds so silly, but it was a bit of a challenge, is I always had to remember to be like giving my eye line differently, because obviously there always had to be room for the noise because we knew it was going to come in visual effects. But I was also contending with Doug shouting the noise. So me and Tom would be like doing a scene and Doug would be like shouting, dog, dog, but like random stuff throughout the whole scene. So I became like weirdly okay with, you know, during a scene, everyone's like, everyone be quiet, but not this. So I became very okay with talking to another actor while our director shouted things at us.
I'm tired, maybe I should have turned back. Crack!
There's such an interesting, I think, discourse around reshoots, where I've also heard that it's kind of just a norm in big budget movies for reshoots to happen.
Yeah.
So I was just wondering for you, like, what's something that you've learned about reshoots that we may not realize from like the outside looking in?
I think, to be honest, to be able to do additional photography, you're already in a really like lucky space because basically there's the budget to do it. I'm sure that there are films where they were like, oh, it would be great if we had another day, and sometimes the budget is just restricted. I've done additional photography on all the Star Wars films and on this. So for me, it's like, it just is what it is. And I think there's a really amazing way to take a step back in between times and give you a little bit of perspective. And also a lot of the time people have seen an edit and they're like, oh, you know what would really help this? So it ends up being really helpful because you can add things that might help a relationship. So we did mine and Todd, the kiss scene, that was in additional photography, and it's such a sweet moment and really it shows the sort of them bridging the understanding of the noise, and Fiola's like, I can deal with this, and you know, we can go off on this adventure together. So I think it usually is really helpful, yeah.
It's strange to see everything you're thinking.
You know, it's strange for me too, not knowing what's going on in your head. I mean, I don't know, you might not like my dog, or you want to hit me over the head with a rock or something.
I like your dog.
Because I think it's really cool that you and Tom Holland kind of came up around the same time with Marvel and Star Wars, and then got to kind of pause and be for a few months on Chaos Walking together. I was wondering how that experience maybe allowed you both to kind of check in with each other and take stock of like your fame that was happening at the time.
I genuinely think Tom has like a way different time than me. I was like part of a group of wonderful people, and I always felt part of a group. And you know, Star Wars is its own thing. Like it has a life of its own. And I was always with John and Oscar and Adam. Like it was always like a group thing. I think like Tom plays Spider-Man in Spider-Man. Like it's mega. It's not to like, I know I had like a mega opportunity and it's amazing. But in terms of that, like it's so different. Like he is literally the face of Spider-Man, which I'm like, that is intense. But he deals with it very well, very well. And he gets like approached and everything a lot. And he's great and so gracious and yeah, great.
Thank you guys for having me.